I always found I was a Southerner with a chip on my shoulder once I came north, being from Paris, Tennessee originally. And I always felt like Amanda was one of those freakish, like, oh yeah, let's make fun and make Southern women freakish. I really had a chip on my shoulder about it. And I didn't buy it. But it was just because I lacked depth and life experience. I couldn't appreciate the woman's dilemma and the beauty of the woman. I love her. Even if it happened today, no. The children might have had a little more help. Laura might have been in special ed. Seriously, she would have had a lot more help. Because I don't know how she fed and clothed and sheltered those children once, Mr. Wingfield abandoned them. I mean, she was on Mars. She was a Mississippi woman born before the turn of the century, and she finds herself abandoned in St. Louis with 2 young children, the beginning of the 1920s, through the Great Depression. How did she feed them? How did she clothe them? How did she shelter them? And if she could have gone back to Mississippi with those children, she would have, but there was nothing to go back to, or she was unwanted. So that she has kept them fed all these years shows what moxie she has. She's a scrapper. And she is absolutely desperate now because she has a child, like so many people do, who is incapable of surviving on their own. Once Amanda is gone, how will this child survive without being thrown into some horrible state institution? And the clock is ticking. And so Tom Wingfield is about to be out the door. This hapless, undisciplined poet, so-called poet, is about to leave. And the clock is ticking, so she's desperate and so ill-equipped to deal with it. So it begins in this heightened place because, it's life or death for that child.